Let me show you the power of instancing in Plasticity. It's amazing. So let's grab this cube and in fact, yeah, let's go with a cube. That's fine. Let's say that we had this cube in the middle of our scene and I wanted to mirror it and, keep working on one side and then have it mirrored to the other side. Well, normally what I would need to do is I would need to, for example, if I wanted to, let's say, add a bevel here, right? And copy it to this side and then let's say cut it in the middle with another shape. So let's grab a cube. And I wanted to have this cut and bevels mirrored on the other side. I would go Alt X and then mirror, then Q and apply it. And every time you make a change, you need to, perform the same operation, which is really, really annoying. So what they've done, they introduce instancing to Plasticity, which actually can act as a live mirror, which is just amazing. So if I'm going to have this cube here like this, right? And I'm going to press F and type instance. And I'm going to create an instance of this cube. You'll see here, I'm going to have a new collection called instances, new folder, right? So we have two boxes in here, okay? One is a box and one is an instance. That's an instance, right? So what we want to do right now, we want to mirror this to the other side, right? And approve it. And now you see you have two halves, okay? So we're going to remove this box here and we're going to mirror this box as well, like this. And we're going to remove the other solid, right? And now I can model this box here and everything I do gonna be modeled on this instance here. So watch this. If I'm gonna go to 2 and let's say bevel this edge, I'm gonna have it mirrored on the other side. If I want to, for example, now cut it, let's say even in the middle, like let's say somewhere here, right? I'm gonna cut this in and the instance gonna get cut as well, right? So now I can work on this mesh as if I had it, mirrored live across whichever axis you want, okay? Now, another way of using instances is to create multiple details on your model that repeat and you just, let's say you wanted to add some screws or like bolts or like, some kind of small elements. And you didn't know what you want to do with them in the future yet, but you wanted to have this ability to kind of manipulate with all of them at the same time. So normally you wouldn't be able to do that because if you're going to, let's say, add an, let's say a cube here like this, press B for new body and drop it down. Let's say you wanted this kind of an element here, right, at some point. And I wanted to, and then I went ahead and I array this. Now, if I'm going to change one of these elements, the rest will not follow. It's not a live array like in Blender, right? So you would need to model this to the end and then array afterwards and then mirror. But so the solution here is to create an instance, right? So again, F an instance, okay? And we're gonna create an instance and we're going to array that instance, right? Like this, right? So we're gonna array this across. And then remember here in this area we have an instance and this real geometry. So let's remove the instance here, and we're gonna be just left with the geometry, which is a box and the solids, right? So if I'm going to now manipulate with this element, all of them gonna update at the same time. So that's how you can very quickly change the shape of one element and have it reflected on everything else on your model. This is great for creating screws, bolts, kind of like any really type of element that's going to be repeating on the entire model. And then later on, if you wanted to convert them to mesh, it's really easy. Because at the moment I have two instances, right? So, I can't combine them with Q because that's not mesh, that's an instance. So what you want to do is you want to press F and you want to go to instances again and realize instance. And this box 03 is going to become a solid, right? So if I click on that, boom, now it's a solid. Now I can grab them both, QQ, and now I got one mesh, okay? And that's how it works. Now, if you would like to learn more about Plasticity, then grab our brand new course. It's called Guide to Functional Design in Plasticity, where I'm going to show you how to model this awesome mech. There's also a bonus section over there right now. You can get it within a week from the launch. We just launched it. that will show you how to rig it and animate it, but later on you're gonna be still able to get it separately. This course also comes with our amazing best-selling add-on Materialworks, which I'm using in the rendering section to texture and detail the Mac. So that's included as a bonus, which means you are saving a ton of money if you're gonna grab the course. And if you're gonna go for the platinum version, you're gonna be getting discount on our other course that's called the Ultimate Guide to Plasticity, in which I'm gonna show you how to model this sick sci-fi ship. So anyway, if you're interested in mastering plasticity and design, hard surface design in 3D, then grab our Mac course or both of the courses and enjoy. The link is in the video description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.